What's good, everyone? What is good? Welcome back to the channel with yours truly, of course, Machiavelli, and today we're back with another Sims 4 speed build. Ah! And today we're back, yeah, with a speed build. English, but but today we're back with another today we're back with another Sims 4 speed build, and today we're doing a Hong Kong Loft something apartment. Yes, that's it. So, anyways, fun fact though about Hong Kong. It's extremely expensive to like own stuff like this. So what I was thinking about when I was doing this is that this is kind of like a mansion, but it's not really a mansion because this is like the price of a mansion. It's probably from my Hong Kongtonians. I don't know who they're called, Hong Kongtonians. What? No, from my people that live in Hong Kong. Um, I want you. I don't know, you could like guesstimate how much this actually would cost. That'd be great because I'm thinking it's like above a million US. I think that's a billion, no, a million US because of how much space it is. Like I've seen some stuff, like I know how bad it is to afford stuff down there. I've heard about the cages. But yeah, so I was just interested about that. So I was thinking about that. I was like, wow, I wonder how much this would cost. But anyways, how y'all doing? Hope y'all doing great. I haven't talked to you guys in a long time. I've been stressed. Like I haven't been this stressed in a long time. Like I had a mental breakdown yesterday. I'll tell you about that in a second. But first, let's talk about this build. So this build I found, of course, as you know, on Pinterest. Beautiful, beautiful Pinterest. I saw it. I was like, ooh, I really liked it. I thought it would really go well with what I thought was called again blah 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 blah. Hong Kong apartment, or like maybe Asian. I thought I'd go with Hong Kong because I already went with Japan recently, and then I went with Korea. So I thought I'd go with Hong Kong. Could have been China, but I thought Hong Kong would be cool. So I went ahead and did that. I didn't really add in as much clutter as I thought I was going to because I was more focused on making. I don't know. I feel like with Asian more like areas, they don't really go that hard with clutter. They're more simplistic in the sense that like they're like they don't really do like they'll have like potted plants and stuff, but most of the times it's not very clutterful. They have like everything pretty much has its place. It's very organized in a sense. So I didn't really want to go too much with the clutter in this build. So I'm very happy with the way I didn't want to add clutter because clutter always makes the place look lived in. Like you always need clutter. I don't think I'll ever make a build without clutter, but I just felt like too much would have been not realistic in a sense. But yeah, that's what my idea process was going into this. But I hope you guys do enjoy this build. I really did love it. I really did love the yellow. I know yellow has really been it for me. Like I'm not, as you know, I'm not really a big color person, but yellow has been the color. I love yellow. I don't know, I just love mixing yellow and gray. I think yellow and gray is a perfect mix. It just adds this really mature but fun aspect to anything I do. Wow, I'm sounding very design heavy, like design heavy right now, don't I? Like, I know nothing of what I'm talking about. I'm just talking a bunch of BS to be honest with you, but in my head it makes sense. But at least for me, I think that mixing gray and yellow just adds this very like sophisticated but fun aspect to the room, and it makes it look like I said well done, but then it still makes you not feel like you can't touch it. Because the thing that I realized when I do like a lot of like monotone builds is that they feel like I don't say homey, but like they don't feel like you would want to like sit on them. You know those houses that they just look so good that you don't want to even touch it because you're afraid that you're gonna mess it up. um I'm trying to stay away from that. I used to build those a lot, but I'm trying to find houses that they look very, you know, they have the same look kind of, but then they also have that homey cozy feeling where you feel invited to go and sit down on the couch and like grab a beer and just watch something on TV. You know, you don't feel like you gotta like put like you know, a little saran wrap on where you're sitting, and then, you know, just you just feel uncomfortable messing up the core. So that's was my aspect of the build. And I just like the way it came out. I think it looks really nice and cozy. But again, that's not a personal opinion. Of course, you can leave your opinions down below in the comment section. I want to apologize. I have not read the comment section in like what 2 days. I've been so busy, guys. You understand? My teachers have been stacking me with assignments, and then I had this one assignment. I think I ranted about this a few days ago, but I had this one assignment where this one person was supposed to be like, it's supposed to be a group of four, but then we end up with a group of three, and then one person did jack all. Like he did nothing. All he did was took pictures. He took two pictures. Listen, all he had to do was label the photos, and he couldn't even flip and label the photos. I had to label them this night. Like I felt so bad for my other partner because she had to do his work plus her work because I couldn't do the other work. I'm like, And so it was very stressful. We got it done, thank God. She killed it. I killed it. He did absolutely nothing. Um, but whatever. So that happened. That stressed me out, and then I only got like what 2 hours of sleep. And then my other teacher, I had an assignment on Thursday, and then he gave us another assignment that was due the next week. And then I also got to another class, and then he gave us that's the time that you know the one with the group. He gave us assignment that was due next week. So I have two assignments due next week that are big, and then I'm not good. Okay, insecurities. Let's talk about insecurities. So I have a big insecurities about like grouping is not my thing. I like when the teachers pick the groups, even if I'm working with someone I hate. I just don't okay, that's a lie. I don't mind. I guess I would say I don't like going to groups with people I don't know, or should I say I don't like talk like I don't like. How do I describe this? I'm weird. I'm very weird in the sense that um for me, I'm a fly on the wall. I'm not very vocal. I don't really approach people. Like if you approach me, if you just happen to start a conversation, that's cool. I'm not a closed off person in that way. I'm just more of a closed off person like to myself. I just don't go out my way to talk to people, if that makes any sense. Which again is my biggest downfall. Like I'm trying to get over that. I'm trying to like be more social, but like it's hard. I don't know what it is with me, but it's hard. I really hate that about myself. I hate not being able to go up and to start a conversation with somebody. It's hard for me for some reason. Don't ask me why. It just is. Um, I'm in this course with a bunch of older people. I think I'm the youngest person. I think like the youngest person after me is like what 20, 25, and so it's really hard for me to relate with some of them, especially because a lot of people in my class come from university, like a higher up thing. I come from college in Canada. It's like college then is like one tier, then university is the other tier, and so pretty much every person other than me in my class went to university and have like job and like business, type of orientated stuff, and I have no experience in that, so I feel kind of like left out in that sense. I feel like I'm left behind because they're talking about their businesses and what they have done and their experiences. I have absolutely none to offer. And so I just don't feel like, talking to them. Like, I feel like I'd be a fly on the wall. And then it comes to me and I'm like, I went to Conestoga College. Like, I'm not ashamed, like, it's life. It's what it is. I didn't want to go to university. Like, I took all university courses. I just didn't want to go. Um, so I wasn't really mad at university. It's just that I have nothing to like. Well, at least for those two classes, I have no one to like relate with because it's just hard. And so because I'm a fly on the wall, I don't talk to nobody. When groups come, no one picks me in their group, and it's like being back to middle school where like you want to be picked, but at the same time, like you don't want to like talk to the people that who are the captains. You're like you're not gonna be picked, and so anyways, for two of the times we had to pick our own groups, and me being the fly on the wall, I never got picked in any of them, and it was hard. It was hard for that to happen. Like I was more mad at myself than anything because I feel like I was trying to like go out and do something. I think what really cracked me was like I actually tried to make an effort and go up to somebody and like I feel like okay. See, the thing is too, I'm a very like I don't say I don't say judge people quick. I feel like people judge me quickly in their heads, but they don't actually. I feel like when people give me a kind of look, even if the look is just like it's a random look and they don't mean nothing by it, like I'll overthink it and be like, oh, they're telling me to f off or they don't like me, and like I'll overthink things, and then once that starts running into my head, I like start to shut down. Like literally, I started to shut down immediately. Started to back away. I started hiding into myself, and then like this blob of nothingness comes out, and so I feel like I just I just felt like I just didn't want to be part of it. And so I ended up like breaking down. Like I want to say I mentally broke down after that. I was having such a rough day because like I said in the first class, I had to go and find a group, and no one picked me. So I had to like go in front. And then what made it worse, I had to go in front of the whole class and be like, "So, does anyone want me in their group?" And then like it was just so flippant, not like embarrassing or anything. It just felt so degrading just to be up there and like I have no group, guys. Like, does anyone want me to go in there? And then I found the group, and I actually love my group. I think my group is extremely chill. Actually, that's the thing though. Like I feel like once I get into the group, even if I don't know you, we just mesh well. I'm like I said, I'm good when it comes to talking to people. It's just that first step of actually introducing myself, gives me insane anxiety. I hate it. And especially when I go out there and I do it, and then like I get one look that doesn't mean anything, but my mind starts running and playing games, and then I think it's something else, and then I start shutting down. And so that happens. And so doing it for the second time and seeing that person give me that look, I just, everything just balled over and I shut down and I broke down and I had like a mini panic attack, so anxiety attack, and I bawled my eyes out. And then, well, thank God it was lunch break and my teacher sent us out on an assignment. So no one was in class, but I broke down. Like, I literally, like, I've never, like, when I get emotional and stuff, like, I get emotional sometimes, like, it happens. Um, you know that feeling when everyone, like, I remember this, I've cried so many times in class this year, it's crazy. Like I said, I feel like, you know that feeling of loneliness when everyone's just beside you and they're just talking and you hear all the laughter, and then you're just by yourself with your headphones on, trying to, like, I don't know, try to feel some type of, not trying to feel some type of way. I can't even tell you how many times I cried in class because of that, because it hurts. Like, I hate feeling that feeling, but it's hard for me to go out and do something about it. Like, I know, like, you think you hate it, then do something about it, but then you can't do something about it. Like, I hate my mindset so much, but I can't do anything. I don't know. I need to go see I need to go see a psychiatrist, dead set. But anyways, moving on. So, like, I literally broke down in class. I started crying, and my teacher, I don't think he noticed, because I'm very good at hiding my emotions. Like, you know, I'll do like the subtle thing. Maybe I'm not that good, and I just think I'm that good, but I'll do like that, you know, that little scratch and pretend like my eyes are itchy. Then, like, I tried so hard to keep my emotions in, like, you know, when you have a faucet and like it's broken and like it's jammed and there's like a bunch of water filled back, and like, you know, it's trying to keep the pressure in, but like once the dam cracks, it's gone. There's no way of holding anything in, no matter how much the dam tries to like not break anymore. It just keeps on breaking and the cracks keep on forming. And so we actually had a guest speaker come in, and I really wanted to hear I really wanted to like hear the presentation and feel like what's going on. And another thing too is because I think the day before that, on because this happened yesterday, which was Friday, on Thursday we had something called networking, and so I had to go out and talk to a bunch of random people. And me being an introvert, that was extremely hard. That was extremely hard to go up into some random startup businesses and then start talking to people. Like, I did it once, and to this one person, and she was judging me extremely hard. Like, she was nice, but you know that nice people that, like, they'll smile and be like and they'll like judge you behind your back. I feel like that's what she was doing. I could feel it. I can feel the condescension. I can feel, not condescension. I can feel her being what's that word called? Like, one time I was like, so she's like, what are you? I'm like, I'm a UX designer. And she's like, oh, you don't need to say like UX designer. All I did was saying UX. Like, oh yeah, people love you. Yeah, you have the best job. I'm like, wow, you would be such a douche about it. Like, she was like joking about it, but I don't know. In my heart, I felt like she was like kind of making fun of me. I don't know. But moving on. So that happened, and so I had to go into all these other groups, and then I knew none of them, and it felt so awkward, and just I just couldn't go up to people and just start talking. Like, I know I have to, but I just can't. I have anxiety about that. I have some personal issues about that for some reason, and I just can't do it. So I ended up like wasting my time. I didn't talk to nobody. I talked to like that one person that was like, I think she was laughing behind my back, and I went home, and I felt so defeated because of that, because I had all these hyped up like things, that it was gonna be a great time, I was gonna meet a lot of people, and we're gonna have a lot of conversations. But the conversations that I had no interest in them. And it was just terrible. It was a terrible experience. But I'm gonna go back again in October. Wish me luck. And so that happened, and then I didn't get no sleep that night. And then the next day, it happened again with the groups. And I just broke down, and so I ended up breaking down for like what, 10 minutes, and then the speaker came in, and I realized that I was getting awkward because I just couldn't stop crying, and I couldn't stop shaking, and like my head started hurting me like a lot. So I had to like go up to my teacher and tell him that I was going. And like I could see the fear in my teacher's eyes, like, oh my god, like this kid's not okay. And so I was like, I gotta go, sir. Like, I can't do it. Like, if I stay here, I'm gonna break down. I'm gonna flip a table. Like, I'm gonna break down in the class. It ain't gonna be a pretty situation. And so I went home, and I had some dark ass thoughts on the way home, like some serious dark thoughts. And thank God, I don't have them anymore. But like I said, I don't know. Why am I telling you guys this? I have no clue. But actually, why am I telling you guys this? I actually have no clue why I'm telling you guys this. I guess I'm just telling you guys about how rough my week was. But I'm doing better now. the next day, I still feel kind of wheezy about going to that class again. I have like all types of anxiety because I still have to find a group and I don't know what to do. Like I don't want to go to every group and be like, hey, I have a group. I'm most likely gonna have to. But anyways, that's how my week was. How was your guys' week? Who had a better week, a way better week than I did? But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Of course, I'll see you guys on the next one. I am out. Deuces, peace, bye. Have a great Saturday, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Oh no, I think I've lost my mind. I think I've lost it all.